Thank you for tuning in to the Grand Solar Minimum channel. This is Mari sitting in for Jake again. Right now our solar wind speed is sitting at a 445.4 kilometers per second with a density of 14.4. Our sun is blank, no sunspots, current stretch 4 days. Our KP is sitting at a 4, unsettled, with a 24-hour max as unsettled. Solar wind flowing from this coronal hole hit the Earth's magnetic field on February 10th through 11th, and as we predicted before, Earth is entering a solar wind stream on February 6th. It's a minor stream, so geomagnetic storms are not expected. Nevertheless, Arctic sky watchers may see an uptick in aurora activity for the next 24 hours. Severe thunderstorms and flooding rain to hit the south through Thursday night. Damaging wind gusts, hail, and some tornadoes are possible. Heavy rain could cause flooding in the south and mid-Atlantic. A storm system with strong jet stream winds is pumping increasingly warm and humid air into the south. That has triggered the development of numerous showers and thunderstorms in parts of the region. Some of the thunderstorms will turn severe with damaging winds and a few tornadoes into Thursday. There could be areas of flash flooding from the southeast to the mid-Atlantic and possibly the immediate northeast coastline. A tornado touched down just south of Beanville National Forest near Raleigh, Mississippi, to the southwest of Jackson late Wednesday afternoon. The tornado briefly lofted debris, but no damage to structures was reported. Another tornado was reported by storm spotters in Pickens, Mississippi, where trees were snapped in the area, especially along Interstate 55. In total, the National Weather Service has received at least 4 reports of possible tornadoes in Mississippi as of Wednesday night, but the exact number of tornadoes might be lower because it's possible multiple people reported the same tornado. Lines or clusters of strong to severe thunderstorms will be ongoing through Thursday morning in Alabama, northern Florida, and Georgia. The squall line is likely to spread eastward into the afternoon and evening hours from northern Florida and Georgia to the Carolinas and possibly as far north as Virginia. The line of strong to severe storms could push as far south as central and southern Florida Thursday night. Damaging wind gusts and a few tornadoes are the main threats from any storms that turn severe. Looking at this winter storm, spreading snow and ice from the Midwest to the Northeast through this Friday, travel will be impacted in many areas because of the snow and rain. This expansive winter storm will spread snow and ice from the southern plains to the Midwest and Northeast through Friday, leading from messy travel from Texas to Maine. The system has been named Winter Storm Cade by the Weather Channel. A broad area of snowfall is going on from North Texas northeastward to the southern Great Lakes. Up to 6 inches of snow have been reported in Oklahoma City metro area, causing several dozen accidents during the city's first significant snowfall of the season. A mixture of snow, rain, and sleet has also moved into western and northern portions of the Dallas-Fort Worth metroplex. Just an inch or two of snow in central Missouri has caused roads and bridges to become slick. Several crashes on the snow-covered Interstate 70 west of Columbia, Missouri, Wednesday afternoon. Light icing on elevated surfaces was reported in Bowie, Texas, about 60 miles northwest of Fort Worth. Up to 14 inches of snow has been measured in Jayton, Texas, some 80 miles southeast of Lubbock. Thunder snow was observed in Big Spring, Texas, early Wednesday morning. A couple of inches of snow have fallen as far as southwest as El Paso, Texas, where slick roads have been reported. Winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories have been issued by the National Weather Service from the mid-Mississippi Valley to northern New England. Winter storm warning areas are expected to have the heaviest snowfall, possibly mixed with ice, while lighter snow or ice amounts still capable of causing some travel impacts are expected in the winter weather advisory areas. This storm is forecasted to be moving through Friday night. I just want to hop over to New Zealand. South Island under a state of emergency as floods displace thousands. Thousands of residents on South Island were forced to evacuate their homes Wednesday morning on February 5th after severe flooding hit the region, prompting officials to declare a state of emergency. The severe weather also left hundreds of tourists stranded at Milford Sound on February 3rd. More than 1,000 millimeters, that's 39 inches of rain, fell in 60 hours, causing rivers to overflow. I'll leave a link in the description below. Also, over to Australia, a tropical cyclone forming near Western Australia forecasted to have a severe impact. Tropical cyclone is forecast to develop from a tropical low off the northwest Kimberley coast in Western Australia on Thursday. That's today, February 6th, according to the Bureau of Meteorology. As of yesterday, the low has sustained winds near the center of 35 kilometers per hour, that's 22 miles per hour, with wind gusts up to 85 kilometers per hour. The agency warned that a severe cyclone impact is likely on Saturday, February 8th. Once formed, the system will be named Damien. Over onto the UK, a storm system developing in the North Atlantic is expected to bring very strong winds and heavy rain across Ireland and the entire United Kingdom through the end of the weekend. The UK Met Office named it Ciara on Wednesday, February 5th. This is the third named storm of the 2019/2020 European windstorm season, which started in September. Unsettled weather is expected to develop across Ireland and Northwest this weekend. The change will occur as very cold air sweeps out of Canada into the North Atlantic, creating a sharp temperature contrast in the atmosphere over the ocean. This temperature contrast will result in an intensification of the jet stream over the North Atlantic, which will drive vigorous areas of low pressure towards Ireland. Ciara is forecast to be a vigorous Atlantic storm system with an expansive wind field. Numerical weather prediction models project the center of the storm track to close to northern Scotland with a minimum central pressure of around 940 HPA. At lunchtime on Sunday, there's a growing consensus that Sunday will be an extremely windy day across Ireland and the UK, with widespread heavy rain, squally showers with gales or storm force winds around the coast. Prior to the storm's arrival, high pressure will dominate on February 6th. High pressure will dominate today, bringing fine weather conditions to much of the UK, with frost and fog likely in several areas. On Thursday morning, fog may be slow to clear, but rain and breeze are expected by Friday. Saturday will be relatively dry for most of the country prior to the arrival of the further intensifying winds and rain from the west into the evening ahead of the storm. Saturday will be a relatively dry day for much of the UK before further strengthening winds and rain arrive from the west in the evening ahead of Ciara. Thanks for tuning in to the Grand Solar Minimum channel, member funded. If you like what we do here and want to help us grow and expand what we do, click on the join button or go over to Patreon and become a patron. We'll leave all the links in the description below. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for tuning in to the Grand Solar Minimum channel. Please like and share.
People cannot possibly plan for every contingency. They can't.
Well, I watched the original video many years ago about the story about CO2, which was a propaganda deal from Margaret Thatcher during the coal strike.
We might lose the power grid. I mean, who knows? The Grand Solar Minimum, with volcanoes, with earthquakes, with solar flares penetrating Earth's magnetic field when it's down. I mean, right now, this is the weakest we've seen it in 200 and some years.
And I did notice a huge difference this summer. Very difficult to grow anything. We planted things over and over and over up here just to try to get something to grow.
I've always kind of been interested in the cycles, and my background of taking botany and horticulture classes basically found out there was larger cycles repeating over smaller cycles, and even larger cycles of ups and downs in climate, dry periods, warm periods, cold periods, wet periods.
I look at details. I was raised in the military. My father was a lieutenant colonel in the Air Force. He was a pilot. At the end of his career, he was a helicopter rescue pilot in Vietnam before he got shot down. He was always like, Cynthia, it's not enough to have a plan A and a plan B. You better have a plan C, D, E, and F, because if anything has taught me anything, stuff goes all to pieces in seconds, and you better have a backup plan to your backup plan to your backup plan.
I think the most important thing for people to do is to try to build their relationships with the people in their neighborhoods and their community, depending on how big their community is. And they really need to get to know what other people are doing and how they're thinking. Because if anything happens, that's the people that's going to be knocking on your door. And I think the other thing is kind of keep your mouth shut.
Thank you for staying rational and sane, and I'll talk to you again.
I wasn't expecting a lot of callers tonight.
Well, and this is the beginning.
It was so good. It was better than watching the Cleveland Browns.
Wow.
Matt taking shots on the live show.
Please join us for our next call-in show on Patreon. Like our supporter Richard said, no one is as smart as everyone working together. Do you like this show? Give us a thumbs up. Want to support us more? Share to your favorite social media platform, buy a t-shirt, or become a Patreon. All links are in the description below.